Laundromat Maglock kit. Don't forget to always isolate your connections with electric tape or wire nuts. Get your 16 or 18 gauge cable and connect it to both terminals of the power supply. Make sure to screw in securely and in place. On the Altronix SMP3 power supply board, locate the terminals for the alternating current marked with the letters AC. Connect the wires from the power supply to both terminals on the board marked with the AC letters. On the Altronix SMP3 board, locate the terminals marked BAT plus and minus. Connect the red cable to the terminal marked with the plus sign and the black cable to the terminal marked with the minus sign. Connect the red cable to the positive terminal of the battery and the black cable to the negative terminal of the battery. If the battery has charge, the LED marked DC should light up. Now connect the power supply to the power outlet. If the wiring is correct, the LED marked AC should light up. You now have an operational backed up DC power supply. Use the two available terminals marked DC plus or minus to feed the system you want to use with it. Remember to be mindful of polarity since this is a direct current or DC system. On your 7-day timer, find the positive, which is terminal 1, and the negative, which is terminal 2. Connect the positive of the 7-day timer to the positive of the Altronix SMP3 power supply. Connect the negative of the 7-day timer to the negative of the Altronix SMP3 power supply. Connect the common, which is terminal 3, of the 7-day timer to the negative of the Altronix SMP3 power supply. Connect the wire to the normally closed or terminal 4 of the 7-day timer and have it ready for the next step. On your push to exit button, identify the common and the normally closed. Connect the wire from the normally closed on the 7-day timer to the common of the push to exit button. Connect the wire to the normally closed of the push to exit button and have it ready for the next step. Connect the normally closed from the motion sensor, which is the blue wire, to the normally closed from the push to exit button. Connect the positive from the motion sensor, which is the red wire, to the positive of the power supply. Connect the negative from the motion sensor, which is the black wire, to the negative of the power supply. Now you should have the common or yellow wire of the motion sensor free for the next step. Connect the cable harness to the motion sensor. On the key switch, you need to identify the normally closed connector, which is the red wire, and the common connector, which is the blue wire. Connect the common from the motion sensor, which is the yellow wire, to the normally closed or red wire on the key switch. Now you should have the common or the blue wire on the key switch free for the next step. Connect the piece of wire to the negative terminal of the maglock. Connect the piece of wire to the positive terminal of the maglock. Connect the blue wire from the common terminal of the key switch to the negative wire coming from the magnetic lock. Connect the wire coming from the positive terminal of the magnetic lock to the positive wire of your SMP3 power supply. Now you should have a fully operational kit. Plug in the Altronix SMP3 power supply. Do not forget to also plug in your battery terminals and test your circuits. Thanks for watching, and until next time.
Y páralo.